Welcome back to Set Streets and Eats, guys. I'm Chris Bauer. I'm talking to you from work today. I'm at a little show in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Anyway, why am I talking to you? Well, it's about this week's episode and actually next week's episode. So I'm actually on a fall trip, work trip, but still a fall trip with my wife Shannon. And we're doing a lot of things, a lot of fun stuff and sightseeing, and I haven't been able to put the time needed for editing some new episodes in. So for the next couple weeks, I'm still shooting videos. I'm still, working on a few that I've already shot. But for the next couple weeks, we're gonna do some Set Streets and Eats classics. So stick around for that. And also, just in case you haven't, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Some of you guys watch my videos and enjoy them, and you haven't pressed that subscribe button. Turn those notifications on. That helps me out. Like the video, share the video, always helps me out. Also, if you'd like to buy me a coffee, there's a link right on my homepage. If you want to send me a package of your latest drawings or something cool you found, my P.O. Box address is right there as well. Take advantage, guys. I'm trying to put all those resources up for you guys so we can create more contact. So this week's video is my first visit to Billy Bob's Wonderland. So this week's video is my very first video, or my very first visit to Billy Bob's Wonderland. I was doing a convention in Huntington, West Virginia, and at that time I would go into a city, I would look up where the best food was, look up if they had any movie locations, which Huntington is where they filmed We Are Marshall, so I did a whole video on that. And of course, when I started looking up best pizza, Billy Bob's came up, and my first reaction to it was so funny. My first reaction to it was, oh, this must be an old archive Google listing or something, because I was like, that's basically Showbiz that are long gone, and that was as much thought as I put into it. And I just kept scrolling down, and I kept scrolling back up and looking at it, and because I was having all these flashbacks of Showbiz from when I was a kid. I hadn't seen The Rock of Fire in 30 years. Hadn't thought much about him. I mean, I just grew up and just hadn't thought much. You don't see a lot of mentions outside of the fandom out in the real world, which I think I've helped change over the last few years. I definitely wear enough Billy Bob shirts so that people notice. Now, I digress. Either way, I hadn't really considered them. I had no idea there was a fandom for them, and I decided, you know what, I'm just going to drive by this place. If it's open, I'll go in. If not, I'll go to my second choice. And of course, sure enough, there it was. I walked in, and it was like walking back into my childhood. It was a really special night that I didn't really even fully appreciate until later. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have seen it already, give it a view. If not, if you haven't seen it, I hope you really enjoy it. It made a big difference, and it definitely changed the trajectory of my channel. So without further ado, guys, my first visit to Billy Bob's. I'm Chris Bauer, and I am an art slinger. I travel around the U.S. selling artwork at comic and anime conventions, and while I'm there, I like to check out cool sites, eat great food, and see all the places my favorite movies and TV shows are made. Welcome to Sets, Streets, and Eats. So I am in West Virginia, just outside of Huntington, and I'm about to go somewhere that's the last one of these in the USA. And this is something that I have very fond memories of, in a way, as a kid, and I'll explain that. But if this is any indicator, that pizza place logo behind me should give you something. I'm going to Billy Bob's Wonderland. Billy Bob's Wonderland. Let's go. Tootsie. So I'm gonna order pizza, as you do. So a little history. So back in the late 70s, Nolan Bushnell, who was the founder of Atari, wanted to come up with a family place for an arcade to be, but the whole family would come out and play. So he came up with this pizza place idea that would have an entertainment aspect and an arcade, and the whole family could come out and enjoy it. So the entertainment aspect ended up being animatronic animals. So they put on a show. The old animatronics were basically waist up, and they had like a lot of little props and stuff, but they would do songs. Imagine it like an old puppet show was how it used to look. And they called the place Chuck E. Cheese's Pizza Time Theater. It was a huge hit right out of the gate, and it got the attention of an investor in Kansas City named Robert Brock. Robert Brock owned several hotel franchises at the time, and he thought it was a great idea, so he invested, and they got together and they started opening Chuck E. Cheese's Pizza Time Theaters all over the country. Within a very short amount of time, though, he found out about another animatronic company that was building something that was absolutely game-changing, and they were full-bodied animatronics, and that was creative engineering. And he realized that someone like creative engineering could come along and basically have a way better setup with their live entertainment and put Chuck E. Cheese's out of business. So he decided to be that guy. So Brock teamed up and started a new company with creative engineering. The company was split that he would provide the restaurants and they would provide the entertainment, the show. They split it 80-20, 20% going to creative engineering. They called the new company Showbiz Pizza Place. They started franchising right away and absolutely took off.
Pizza is so good. We make the dough fresh every day. Pile on the good things.
It's great, I say.
We make them and bake them and serve them with pride at Showbiz Pizza Place.
Showbiz Pizza Place. Great fun and great pizza.
Come for the pizza and stay for the fun.
At Showbiz Pizza Place.
Creative engineering is the one that came up with the show Rock-afire Explosion, which is the 3-stage system that you see here. And this is how every Showbiz was set up. This is how I remember my Showbiz. I grew up in Flint, Michigan, and we were lucky enough to have a Showbiz Pizza Place. And it was awesome. They had tunnels under the stage, and these 3 stages were set up, and with all these different characters led by Fats Geronimo, the big gorilla on the pizza place, and of course Billy Bob Broccoli right behind me, and Mitzi Mozzarella, and a whole cast of others. What ended up happening is Atari fell on hard times, and Chuck E. Cheese ended up being for sale, and Showbiz thought, hey, we'll buy it, and they did. So by the mid 80s they had bought Chuck E. Cheese and they started merging. So there was a point in the 80s for a couple of years, the late 80s, that they were merging the 2 mascots. Long story short, Chuck E. Cheese ended up wanting to get rid of creative engineering. And creative engineering owned the show portion of the company. So they phased it out and they rebranded as just Chuck E. Cheese. So Creative engineering got cut out of Showbiz. Chuck E. Cheese took over and made all the Showbiz into Chuck E. Cheese, and the rest is history. So what creative engineering did, probably in an attempt to, I don't know, muddle the playing field, they sold the Rocket-Fire Explosion to several startup chains, 3 different ones, and unfortunately one by one they all just ended up closing down because Chuck E. Cheese is a behemoth and he got his way. But one of those chains was Billy Bob's Wonderland, and there's just one left in the whole nation, and this is it. Here in a little town of West Virginia, you can still come see what made Showbiz Pizza Place so great when I was a kid. Now, the animatronics are not in great shape, but for something that's been working every day for 30 years, they're not bad either. There is a new Rocket-Fire Explosion whole setup at a bar in Kansas City. We'll like to see that eventually, but it's really cool to be here in front of a vintage one, the only vintage one outside of a collector's. It's the only one in the context it was originally designed for, a pizza / arcade place. So, I got the pizza, and I tried this cheese bread. And so far, the cheese bread is way better than the pizza. Oh my God, this cheese bread's amazing. This cheese garlic bread, so good. Good and cheesy. This place is awesome. Ooh, that pizza's sloppy. Sing to me, Billy Bob. Woo! Performing again at the Smitty Super Service Station. Never thought I'd see it again. So cool. I'm 9 again. Go find my mom and get me more tokens. My inner child's having a ball.
Okay, Lady Bird, what are you talking about? Okay, it's a song where I learned when we were little kids. You were never a little kid, Lady Bird. Hey, that's beside the point. Okay, well, what are you talking about? What I'm saying here is that at a certain point we sing songs, and at a certain point we sing Got it, now, who's going to show us what parts we're singing what in? Well, you just have to figure it out. Okay, you know what your part is?
Did you just say hot damn?
When you hear those beginning chords, you know what the song is we're going to do.
That's funny.
What if they don't know? Well, then I'll send it back to school. Oh, you mean like Led Zeppelin? No, not like Led Zeppelin, like
look at the old Hoop Fever games. Ah, that takes me back. Connect 4. Air hockey. And of course, the ultimate Skee-Ball. Now there's an oldie. I think that's been here since the beginning. Spider Stomp, I remember that one. Sink the Titanic. The Cyclone, I remember that. This was a fun game to get a lot of tickets on. Got tokens. And they actually say Billy Bob's Wonderland on them. Pretty cool. Got a t-shirt. Because you're not gonna not get a t-shirt at Billy Bob's Pizza Wonderland. I'm cutting my losses.
Bell's 2-minute drill.
Wow. Come on.
Do you have what it takes to be an NFL quarterback?
Probably not.
Takes the snap. He's under pressure.
Woo. Not a single one.
First and goal.
Terrible.
Player number 1.
You have to be kidding. Wow.
Game over. Award 4. Player number 1.
The worst. I'm really not good at this. Got a 10,000 pointer. Come on, man. Oh, almost got the 10. Come on. Yes. 10,000. Oh, that would be sweet. That was awesome. Man, that was pretty cool. I know there's lots of places that are probably better than that, but just for nostalgia's sake, that was like the best time ever. I really, really liked that. I do wish the animatronics were in a bit better shape, but I totally get why they're in the shape they're in. It's hard to find people to work on them, for one thing. It's probably very costly to find someone to work on them. And, you know, they get use every day, giving kids joy. And I think that's neat. And that's exactly what they were designed to do. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Set Streets and Eats. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for watching. We'll see you on down the road.